What if the way you take your daily shower is silently putting your health at risk? Most older adults believe that a quick rinse is enough to stay clean, but the truth is far more surprising. Hidden in your daily routine are 5 body parts that, if neglected, can slowly weaken your health and shorten your life expectancy. It sounds simple, but the impact is profound. Think about it. How many times have you rushed through your shower, skipping over small areas because you assumed they didn't matter? Those forgotten spots may actually harbor bacteria, increase your risk of infections, and even contribute to serious health problems as you age. The danger isn't always obvious at first. It builds up quietly, week after week, year after year, until one day it turns into something you can no longer ignore. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 body parts you must wash every single day to protect your health and live a longer, healthier life. But before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from, and what time of day is it? Leave a comment below. I can't wait to read your answers. When was the last time you thought carefully about how you wash your underarms? For many older adults, this part of the body feels like a small detail, something that only needs a quick swipe in the shower. But the truth is, your underarms are one of the most important areas to clean thoroughly every single day, especially as you age. Ignoring them can lead not just to unpleasant odors, but to real health consequences that may surprise you. The underarms contain a special type of sweat gland called the apocrine glands. These glands don't just release water like the sweat on your forehead or back. Instead, they produce a thicker type of sweat rich in proteins and fats. And guess what happens when that sweat mixes with the natural bacteria living on your skin? It creates a breeding ground for odor, irritation, and even infection. As people grow older, their skin often becomes thinner and more fragile, making it harder for the body to fight off bacteria in these warm, moist areas. Imagine the underarms as a hidden pocket of your body that stays warm and covered almost all day. Whether you're wearing a sweater in the winter or a light t-shirt in the summer, your underarms rarely get fresh air. This closed environment allows bacteria to multiply quickly. Over time, poor hygiene here can contribute to conditions such as fungal infections, painful rashes, and even boils that require medical attention. For someone with a weaker immune system, which is common in people over 65, these infections can linger and create complications. Let's also think about quality of life. You may notice that as you age, deodorant or antiperspirant doesn't seem to work as well as it once did. That's not always because the product changed. It's often because the underarms aren't being cleaned deeply enough to remove the bacteria that cause odor in the first place. Simply covering up the problem with sprays or roll-ons won't solve it. Proper washing with warm water and a gentle, fragrance-free soap is the first step to keeping the underarm area healthy. Another factor is skin irritation. Many older adults suffer from itching, redness, or even painful bumps under their arms. Sometimes this is mistaken for an allergy or a reaction to deodorant. In reality, it can be the buildup of bacteria, sweat, and dead skin cells that haven't been properly washed away. Regular cleansing reduces these irritations and helps your skin stay calm and balanced. Now, you don't need harsh scrubbing or strong antibacterial soaps. In fact, those can do more harm than good by drying out your skin. What you do need is consistency. Daily washing, gentle circular motions with your hands or a soft washcloth, and careful drying afterward. Moisture left behind under the arms can create a perfect environment for fungus, so be sure to pat the area completely dry with a towel before getting dressed. And here's something that might surprise you. Keeping your underarms clean is not just about personal comfort. It's about protecting those around you, too. Unpleasant body odor can create social distance, making older adults feel isolated or embarrassed in group settings. Maintaining good hygiene here supports your confidence and keeps you connected with family, friends, and community. So the next time you step into the shower, give your underarms the attention they deserve. Think of it not as a minor detail, but as a vital part of your daily health routine. By keeping this small area clean, you're protecting your skin, preventing infections, and taking one more step toward a longer, healthier life. How often do you pay attention to your ears when you shower? For many people, especially older adults, the ears and the area behind them are often forgotten. You might quickly run water over your head and assume everything is fine, but this small oversight can lead to bigger problems than you may realize. The outer ear and the skin just behind it are unique areas of the body. They collect natural oils, sweat, and environmental debris throughout the day. Dust from the air, residue from hair products, and even the natural wax that forms inside the ear canal can all build up. Over time, this buildup creates not only unpleasant odors, but also a warm, moist environment where bacteria and fungi thrive. For older adults with more delicate skin and sometimes weaker immune defenses, this can result in recurring infections or chronic irritation. Let's focus on earwax for a moment. Earwax, or cerumen, is actually helpful in small amounts. It protects the ear canal from dust and keeps it moisturized. However, when it builds up excessively, it can block sound, making it harder to hear clearly. Many seniors already struggle with hearing loss, and impacted earwax only makes it worse. In fact, some cases of sudden hearing problems in older adults are simply due to untreated earwax buildup. The skin behind the ears also deserves attention. This area is often hidden by hair or glasses, and because it's out of sight, it's out of mind. But sweat and oil can collect here, especially in warm weather. If not washed daily, the skin may become itchy, flaky, or even infected. Some older adults notice a persistent odor from this area, which can be both embarrassing and uncomfortable in social settings. So, how should you properly care for your ears and the skin behind them? The answer is gentle, consistent cleaning. When showering, take a few extra seconds to wash behind your ears with warm water and a mild soap. Use your fingertips to gently clean the folds of the skin, then rinse thoroughly. Be sure to dry the area completely afterward to prevent moisture from lingering. For the outer ear, a soft, damp washcloth works well to wipe away dirt and oils. Inside the ear canal is a different story. Never insert cotton swabs, hairpins, or any object into the ear canal, as this can push wax deeper, cause injury, or even puncture the eardrum. If you feel like you have a blockage or reduced hearing, it's best to see a doctor who can safely remove the wax. Some people may benefit from eardrops recommended by a healthcare provider, but routine cleaning should be limited to the outer ear only. Think of ear care not just as hygiene, but as part of your overall well-being. Clean ears help with hearing, balance, and even self-confidence. Imagine sitting at the dinner table with family, able to hear every word without the frustration of "what did you say?" moments caused by wax buildup. Or imagine hugging your grandchildren without worrying about whether an unpleasant odor from behind your ears might make you self-conscious. Taking care of this small part of your body sends a powerful message to yourself that every detail of your health matters, even the ones most people overlook. By washing your ears and the skin behind them daily, you're preventing infections, supporting your hearing, and protecting one of your most important senses as you age. When was the last time you truly gave your feet the care they deserve? For many older adults, washing the feet is often overlooked during a quick shower. You might let the soapy water run down your legs and assume that's enough. But in reality, your feet are one of the hardest working parts of your body, and they require intentional cleaning every single day to protect your long-term health. Think about it. Your feet carry you everywhere. They support your body weight, absorb shock, and keep you balanced whether you're walking, standing, or climbing stairs. Yet despite their importance, they're often crammed into socks and shoes for most of the day. This dark, moist environment is the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. Without proper care, it doesn't take long for problems to develop athlete's foot, fungal toenail infections, or even painful cracks in the skin that can let germs in. For seniors, foot health is even more critical. If you're living with diabetes, poor circulation, or nerve damage, Even a small cut or blister can turn into a serious health risk. In fact, untreated foot infections are one of the leading causes of hospitalization among older adults with diabetes. That's why doctors constantly stress the importance of daily foot hygiene not just to feel clean, but to prevent complications that could impact your mobility and independence. Neglecting your feet can also affect your social confidence. Persistent foot odor, for example, can be embarrassing in group settings. Dry, flaky skin or thickened nails can make you feel self-conscious about showing your feet in public, even at the pool or when visiting family. But here's the good news. With just a few minutes of care each day, you can avoid these issues and keep your feet strong, healthy, and comfortable. So, what does proper foot care look like? Start by washing your feet with warm water and a gentle soap every day. Pay special attention to the spaces between your toes, as moisture often lingers there and encourages fungal growth. After rinsing, dry your feet thoroughly, especially in those same spaces using a clean towel. This small step alone can dramatically reduce your risk of athlete's foot. Moisturizing is also key. Many older adults experience dry, cracked heels that not only feel uncomfortable, but can also create tiny openings for bacteria to enter. After washing and drying, apply a fragrance-free lotion to the tops and bottoms of your feet. Just avoid the areas between your toes where extra moisture could cause problems. Don't forget your toenails. Keeping them trimmed straight across and at a safe length helps prevent painful ingrown nails. If trimming your own nails is difficult due to vision, flexibility, or medical issues, consider visiting a podiatrist or a foot care specialist. Professional nail care is not a luxury for seniors. It's an important part of protecting your overall health. Footwear also matters. Clean, dry socks change daily, reduce sweat and odor, while well-fitting shoes protect your feet from blisters and pressure sores. Think of your shoes as part of your foot hygiene routine because what you wear on your feet has a direct impact on their health. At the end of the day, your feet are your foundation. Without them, simple activities like walking to the mailbox, going grocery shopping, or dancing at your granddaughter's wedding become impossible. By making daily foot washing and care a habit, you're not just keeping your feet clean, you're preserving your independence, protecting yourself from infections, and ensuring that you stay active and engaged with life. When you think about hygiene, your belly button probably isn't the first place that comes to mind. In fact, many people forget about it entirely. But the navel, that small hollow at the center of your abdomen, can actually be one of the dirtiest parts of your body if left unchecked. For older adults, paying attention to this often overlooked spot is more important than you might realize. The belly button is shaped like a tiny cave. Its folds and creases create a perfect hiding place for sweat, dead skin cells, natural oils, and even lint from your clothing. Because it's warm and usually covered by layers of clothing, this small pocket provides an ideal environment for bacteria and fungi to grow. Studies have shown that hundreds of different types of bacteria can live in the human navel, some harmless, but others capable of causing infection if given the chance. Think about how easy it is to forget. You shower, you scrub your arms and legs, you wash your hair, but the navel often gets only a passing splash of water. Over weeks and months, this neglect can lead to a buildup of grime that not only causes an unpleasant odor, but also increases your risk of irritation and infection. For seniors, whose immune systems may not fight bacteria as strongly, this can be especially concerning. Some people have even developed painful conditions, like umbilical infections or cysts, simply because they didn't clean their belly button properly. These infections may start small, with redness, itching, or a foul smell, but they can quickly escalate into something more serious if ignored. And for individuals with diabetes, even a minor skin infection can become a dangerous complication. The good news is that cleaning your navel doesn't have to be complicated. During your daily shower, gently wash the area with warm water and a mild soap. If your navel is an innie, take a few seconds to carefully clean inside using your finger or a soft washcloth. Be gentle, you don't need to scrub hard. After rinsing, make sure to dry the area thoroughly with a clean towel. Moisture left behind in the belly button is one of the main reasons bacteria and fungi thrive there. For those with limited mobility or vision, it might help to use a cotton swab dipped in warm water to reach the inside of the navel. Just remember, never dig deeply or apply too much pressure. The goal is to remove dirt and moisture, not to irritate the skin. If you notice persistent redness, pain, or discharge from your belly button, it's best to consult a doctor rather than trying to fix it at home. Beyond physical health, let's also consider the emotional impact. An unclean belly button may produce an odor that makes you self-conscious around others. You might avoid hugging family members closely or feel embarrassed during medical checkups. Taking a few extra moments in the shower to clean this area can help you feel more confident and comfortable in your own skin. Your belly button might seem small and unimportant, but it tells a bigger story about health and self-care. By including it in your daily hygiene routine, you're reminding yourself that every part of your body deserves attention, no matter how hidden or forgotten it might be. And in doing so, you're taking another step toward protecting your health, maintaining your independence, and living a longer, healthier life. Take a moment to look at your hands and feet. Your nails may seem like small details, but they can reveal a lot about your health, and if left unclean, they can become hidden sources of trouble. Many people, especially older adults, forget how important it is to wash and care for their fingernails and toenails every single day. Yet these small areas can harbor more bacteria and germs than almost any other part of the body. Think about how often you use your hands throughout the day. You touch doorknobs, groceries, money, phones, and countless other objects. Even if you wash your hands frequently, dirt and microbes can stay trapped beneath your nails. When you prepare food or eat with your hands, these germs can easily transfer into your mouth, leading to stomach upsets or infections. For seniors with weaker immune systems, the risks are even greater. Toenails face a different challenge. They're usually covered by socks and shoes, creating a warm, moist environment where fungi thrive. That's why fungal toenail infections are so common in older adults. These infections can make nails thick, brittle, discolored, and painful. Left untreated, they may spread to other toes or cause skin infections that are difficult to heal. For someone with diabetes or circulation problems, even a small toenail issue can turn into a serious medical condition. Keeping nails clean is also about maintaining dignity and social confidence. Dirty nails or unpleasant odors can make you feel embarrassed in social settings. You might hesitate to shake hands, show your feet, or even reach for food at a family gathering. Clean, well-kept nails, on the other hand, reflect self-care and help you feel more comfortable around others. So, how should older adults care for their nails properly? Start by washing your hands and feet with warm water and mild soap every day. Use a soft brush or an old, clean toothbrush to gently scrub under your nails. This helps remove trapped dirt and bacteria that rinsing alone can't reach. After washing, dry your hands and feet thoroughly, especially between the toes, since moisture is the enemy when it comes to nail and skin health. Trimming your nails regularly is another crucial step. Fingernails should be cut straight across and kept short enough to avoid trapping dirt. Toenails should also be trimmed straight across to prevent painful ingrown nails. For many seniors, trimming nails becomes difficult due to limited flexibility, vision problems, or conditions like arthritis. If that's the case, don't hesitate to seek help from a family member, caregiver, or a podiatrist. Professional foot and nail care isn't just cosmetic, it can prevent infections and protect your overall health. Moisturizing the skin around your nails is also beneficial. Older adults often experience dry, brittle nails that crack easily. A gentle, fragrance-free lotion applied to the hands and feet after washing can keep the skin and nails healthy. Just remember not to apply lotion between your toes, where excess moisture could cause problems. It's also important to be alert for warning signs. If you notice thickened nails, discoloration, swelling around the cuticle, or pain when walking, don't ignore it. These may be signs of a fungal or bacterial infection that requires medical treatment. Catching these problems early makes them much easier to manage. Caring for your nails is about more than appearance. It's about protecting yourself from hidden dangers and staying active in daily life. Clean nails mean fewer germs entering your body, stronger protection against infection, and more confidence in social interactions. By taking a few minutes each day to focus on your fingernails and toenails, you're not just keeping up appearances, you're building a stronger foundation for long-term health and independence. We've covered 5 body parts that often go unnoticed but can have a big impact on your health: underarms, ears, feet, belly button, and nails. Each one plays a hidden role in protecting you from bacteria, infections, and discomfort. The good news is, it only takes a few minutes each day to keep them clean, and those minutes add up to a longer, healthier, and more confident life. Remember, these tips are shared for general awareness. If you're facing any specific health issues, always check with your doctor before trying anything new. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one lesson you're taking away from this video? Or simply drop the word hope in the comments to remind yourself and others that it's never too late to care for your health. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with someone you care about. Stay well and take good care of yourself.